Hello, everyone. Today we will be discussing what order to read the Wings of Fire books in. The main format that it is usually presented in on Wikipedia and all the other places like fandom.com, it has the basic Arc 1, Arc 2, Arc 3, Legends, and Winglets organization, as shown here. But this isn't the best way to read it because the Legends and Winglets books take place between and during different books that happen during the main three arcs. So I have created four different possible orders to read the books that make sense to me. The first way is by release date, which this list does not exist on its own anywhere on the internet, so I had to go through every single publication and put them in order by that. But we have all of the books in the release date order, which isn't a bad way to read it. You have to go back to get the full story sometimes, but it is a valid way to read the series. The next way is sort of chronological. You start out by reading the entirety of Winglets and Darkstalker in the order of Runaway, Darkstalker, um, in this specific order. I can't really read all of them from here. It doesn't really matter the order that you read the Winglets, but read them with Darkstalker, and then read Arc 1 or Dragon Slayer, depending on which way you want to do it. This is like the chronological way, but maybe you shouldn't read it the chronological way the first time because it kind of might ruin things. It might not. It might actually be better. It's kind of like the way that you can watch the Star Wars movies in a certain order where you watch the first two prequels and then the main three originals. I don't know. But then after that, you just read Arc 2 and Arc 3 in the standard order. My next solution is a somewhat chronological, somewhat built on itself order. You start with Arc 1, reading the first book that ever came out first, or you can switch it with Dragon Slayer, which happened chronologically at the same time. And then you read the first three Winglets books. You read the first three books of Arc 2, then you read Darkstalker, then you read Winglets 4, then you finish Arc 2, and then you read the first three of Arc 3, read Dragon Slayer, and then finish Arc 3. It's the most comprehensible order to keep refreshed on everything, but it does have you reading Dragon Slayer twice. If you don't want to do that, just read it once the first time, or just skip it out at the first time. My final way is just read the entire series, putting Dragon Slayer after Arc 1, Darkstalker after Arc 2, reading the Winglets books after reading that because they don't affect Arc 3, and then read all of Arc 3, and you've read everything, and it all lines up pretty well because Dragon Slayer affects both Arc 1 and Arc 3, but it makes most sense, at least to me, to read with Arc 1, and Darkstalker fits with Arc 2 very well, and the Winglets affect Arc 1 and Arc 2, but not Arc 3 very much. So this order is what I would recommend. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe so the algorithm promotes my video. Check out my other stuff. And again, thank you for watching.